Welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Or next to me on the table, I have my wonderful co-host.
Robert!
Right next to him, I have my wonderful executive producer and co-host.
Jordan.
What's up, boys? How's it going? Did you guys see fucking the new Indiana Jones movie?
Oh my
Harrison
gosh.
Ford is like 80 plus years old, bro.
I never watched any of them. Are
But
they good?
The
They're
original
pretty
ones
good.
are really good.
Are they really?
They're
Crystal Skull or whatever?
Extremely. That one's okay. That's
Which
like one
is
of the
the
later
original?
ones. The first one is my
Lost
favorite.
Ark, right?
Raiders of the Lost Ark. They're
Yeah.
trying to find the Ten Commandments, the actual stone tablets from the Ten Commandments. And the Germans are like, we have them.
Yeah.
And then like he's trying to take them from the Germans.
I see.
That one's actually really good. He goes to like Egypt. He goes all over the fucking place trying to get these things.
I think
should
the
give 'em a
one,
watch.
the Crystal Skull is the one with Shia.
Yeah, someone with Shia.
Yeah. Where
Oh.
Harrison Ford is in a refrigerator and he survives an explosion.
No way.
Like, I think
A
the
nuke.
explosion.
I think it's a
launches it?
nuke.
It's a nuke?
I think it's a nuke.
Wow.
It's a nuke. He gets inside of the refrigerator.
How does he get nuked? Indiana Jones got nuked.
He's in like a nuke testing place, like in Nevada somewhere, I think.
Mr.
Yeah.
Bean,
And then
dude.
I know, right? And one,
He comes out and like scratching his head. What's this?
fucking he's in a nuke testing center, and then it like starts counting down, music starts playing, or whatever. And he's like, oh shit! And then he gets inside the fridge, and then the nuke goes off, and everything's blown out. And then
Yeah.
he gets out of the fridge, and he's like, fine.
Yeah. And the fridge is just sitting in the same spot it was.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
So
That
y'all
shit would
never
be blown to
so
smithereens.
You've never seen any of them.
Never seen any of them.
Wow.
Not one. I don't think a full minute of any movie of an Indiana. You know what scene I've
Not
seen?
even a full minute.
The one full minute I've seen is where he has it's the fucking Arab dudes, and he's in the Middle East, and they got the fucking scimitars. They're like, yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then he
yeah,
shoots
yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
That's a funny scene.
Yeah, they're trying to like fucking. They're like, we're gonna fucking stab your ass.
Yeah.
And he gets
Yeah.
out the gun and fucking shoots.
They're
the
trying
dude.
to intimidate him, and they're about to like start walking up on him with the swords. And he pulls out a gun real quick, and shoots him, and then turns around before he even hits the floor. That's
Oh
a funny
my
scene.
God.
So it's like it's comedic. A lot of it's comedic.
The
I'm
movie
guessing,
has a
right?
lot of comedic moments.
It's
more
super
like
adventure.
It's a very like an
yeah.
epic adventure movie. Like he's going to like tons of different countries, like trying to find all these different things. Like
Mm-hmm.
the first movie, in my opinion, is the best. I haven't seen the second one honestly, so I don't
The
know.
second one is actually really good.
It's good?
It's pretty good. The
Interesting.
iconic stuff is in the second one,
Really?
where like the big ass ball is chasing him and he's in the little train. Short round is in the first in the second one.
The little Asian kid?
Yeah,
Isn't
That's
he? Like,
homeboy from?
from everything everywhere.
yeah,
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
What's his name again? Waymond?
No. Waymond is from Workaholics.
No,
But
no,
Waymond is
Waymond.
also in
No,
there.
his name is-
Wait.
it
His
is
real name is
Waymond.
Waymond. You're right.
Yeah,
Waymond.
Waymond.
I think it's Waymond in the movie.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is Waymond.
from
In the
Workaholics.
movie from
The
Workaholics.
fucking
Like,
quiet, chunky Asian dude.
who you talking about? You talking about Dr. Ken? I don't even know who you're talking about.
It doesn't matter. Have you seen Workaholics?
Yeah, a long time ago.
What a
Oh,
great
man.
fucking show.
Great
It's
show.
the
That's a
chunky
funny one.
Asian dude who doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
That they're always fucking with. The one with the glasses. You say Wayman.
Oh, man.
And he'll just look at them with
I
a
remember
face.
that guy. Man, you remember Chris D'Elia was in an episode of that and he played a pedophile?
Bro, and you know what sucks really bad? That was one of the best episodes.
That was a funny ass episode.
That was a
Jesus
really good
Christ.
episode. Fucking Chris D'Elia. What a son of a bitch.
And then it comes out that he was fucking talking. I don't know if he did anything. I'm not sure.
Talking to him is bad enough.
But AB sent me a video where someone was doing like detective work.
yeah,
a YouTube detective. And
Brother.
we all know those are official.
I mean,
sometimes they are though. Some of them are good.
it is kind of it's strange, right? Like when things like this come out, you want to like at the end of the day, you don't totally know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
Like at the end of the day, all you know is the side from the girls that said that because he hasn't said anything. But I
Exactly.
believe him to be honest. Like I it was too consistent.
yeah. I mean, I don't know the insights of the case or whatever, but if it comes out that you're talking to little kids about freaky shit, bro.
He basically
God.
like it wasn't little kids, but it was like younger women. But he was like manipulating them.
Yeah, like,
And,
Oh,
like
okay.
16-year-old chicks.
yeah. Oh, 16-year-old chicks.
16 to 17-year-old chicks.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
rough.
that's
Never
freaky.
mind. But he was basically trying to build himself like a whorehouse. He was like he got them like he got them like an apartment, and I think he had another apartment in another city, and he had like 3 girls that he was trying to get to live at the apartments.
And he just wanted to fuck all of them.
Yeah, he was trying to build
Dude.
like a brothel, and he would like get them to like tat their name on him.
Yeah.
And that's the craziest
Oh.
part. That was a big kind of like I guess evidence.
Okay.
That like these women actually had tattoos, and it was the same tattoo, and it was like it didn't say his name or anything. It was like a weird symbol.
Yeah, bro, that's
Like-
not
like
good.
branding.
Yeah.
That's not good.
And so he was trying to convince these girls, like tricking them into thinking like that he liked them or whatever. I don't know. He was married.
Like he wanted to harem. Yeah, he was married the whole time. It's fucking strange.
So he tried to get them to all live with each other, and some of them didn't like it, some of them did. So he's trying to like narrow down his roster.
This is fucking insane.
Yeah, and so apparently he came out. You know, the whole thing happened, all that stuff. He got Me Too'd, and
That's not even Me Too, bro. That's kind of far. That's like worse.
that's where I mean he.
Yeah.
But
You're like coercing people and drastically changing the trajectory of their lives
yeah,
to fit you.
yeah. No, it's certainly very manipulative and fucked up. And he would they would have to suck his dick and stuff like he would make them.
You have to do
Yeah,
it.
like not forcibly, but like manipulate them verbally.
Bro,
into
what the
doing
fuck
that.
is going on?
It's fucked, dude. It was fucked. And so he's married. He got Me Too'd by the public. So, like, you know, he shut down all his stuff, like his social media. He wasn't doing his podcast for like a year or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was still doing that whole time, apparently. And then he came out with like an apology that like he was being a womanizer and like he was being unfaithful to his wife, but that he wasn't doing any like pervert pedophilia shit. Which I don't believe.
I don't believe it.
But apparently the whole time he was still doing this shit.
He was still fucking Snapchatting these chicks and
Yeah,
shit.
he was still Snapchatting these
Like
chicks.
after he apologized?
Yeah. He made a public apology, and like the next day, some girl had like a screenshot of him. He would use different Snapchat names. It wasn't his name. It was like undercover names.
Oh my
Start different
God.
Snapchats. And how fucking shady, right, bro?
Yeah, what a
Ye-
son of a bitch.
You know, it makes me think like his wife, right, or his girl, for instance. Why would she stay with him? I know for a few reasons.
Yeah.
The money.
The money, of
Some-
course.
some
It has
Commas.
to be the money. Like the lifestyle he provides her. She doesn't have to work. She can fucking stay home. Her man's a piece of shit. Whatever. He fucking stepped on her really bad.
Let's keep it 1,000. She probably is okay with what's going on.
No, she's not.
No.
She's not.
Nah.
Now listen, she's
They-
still with
You
him.
would divorce him if you did not agree with
I
what's
agree.
going on.
I agree. You're right. Like from what I've heard, that she's not okay with it. But you're right. Even if those allegations came out, I mean, there's too much truth to them. You
would be
should
like-
have dipped if you really didn't like it.
You would leave, bro.
Yeah.
You would leave.
Yeah.
It's like the whole thing with like Russell Simmons, like him and his wife got divorced a couple years ago, and now she's like, yeah, he treated me like shit, and that's what he also did to those girls that he raped and all this shit. And it's like,
Oh.
bro, you were there the whole time. Like
Russell Simmons.
people were asking you, and she was like, no, I stand by my husband the whole time.
So he was raping chicks?
Yeah.
Damn.
Who's Russell Simmons?
Russell
From
Simmons
Run
is,
DMC.
no, not Run DMC. No.
Is he not?
He was the manager. He's the brother of Rev Run.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
But he's a fucking billionaire. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's up.
Bro,
businessman,
all
all
these
that
motherfuckers are up to no good, dude.
Yeah.
Remember the whole T.I. thing that came out? That him and his wife were like getting hookers and like kind of drugging them and raping them and
Yeah,
stuff.
I remember
Jesus
that.
Christ.
And his
Yeah.
wife was in cahoots with him. You know what's the craziest part? When the women are down with it, not like down with it like how T.I.'s wife was.
T.I.,
but
the rubber band man?
the rubber
Yeah.
band man, dude.
Rubber
T.I.
band man.
ATL.
ATL?
I'm talking on those rollerblades.
How is
dude.
he repping ATL while doing that?
Well,
bro?
I
Yeah.
mean, if we're going to be honest about ATL, there's
I've
a
heard-
lot of that shit
I heard it's
going
like the
on.
no.
strip club capital of the country, right? That's what everybody says. Atlanta is like the strip club capital of the U.S. Bro.
I would say that. Yeah.
for
Probably
those,
like, yeah, us and them.
yeah. I mean, I've never been, but for those from
Yeah,
Georgia,
we're going head to head.
Oh, Miami. I've heard Miami is wild too.
Depends
I'm
on the
sure.
girl you like. Depends on the kind of girl you like.
I guess so, huh?
If you like you a Spanish girl, you go to Miami.
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 Love to Miami.
I
But
feel like
that's-
Houston, we have both. We have Spanish girls and black girls.
We have everything.
Yeah.
It's weird because sometimes like this city is so diverse. I forget that other cities really aren't like this.
Yeah, bro.
That's strange to think about.
We're so
The-
privileged.
We are
Yeah.
privileged. Well, kinda. It's fucking hot. So
Yeah.
they call it's a boiling pot because it's fucking
It's
hot as
boiling.
shit.
Yeah.
It's
Not because there's
literally
a lot of different
boiling.
ingredients.
But no, I mean, I think most coastal cities are pretty diverse. Like you'll
Yeah.
find that. The only
Yeah.
place is like if you go to like a strip club in Oklahoma, you're gonna get a
Oh.
bunch of dusty white bitches with
Yeah.
pregnancy scars,
Yeah.
fucking
Oh my
God.
C-section scars, bro.
Obvious titty scars and stuff like that.
Obvious titty, or they
Tramp
cut
stamps.
underneath the titty and they just shoved it in.
Oh,
my God.
dude,
That's
what
the worst. That's when like back in the day, boob jobs they would cut underneath the boob, fucking shove in the little was it the
little-
silicone?
Yeah.
Silicone
Nowadays
thing.
they do like a cut. It's almost like near the armpit. It's kind of high.
Mhm.
It's like a little bit above it, like behind the boob, above the armpit,
Mhm.
and they do a little slice and then they put it in.
Oh my
So it's
They
very-
still put the thing in there. Or they inject it.
I don't know. Now I don't know, but I know there's something going in there.
It's nanotech.
Bro, y'all know DC Young Fly, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
DC Young
Yeah.
Fly, he's a comedian, and he ended up getting on Wild 'N Out. He's like one of the best Wild 'N Out members.
Okay,
Yeah.
the name is familiar.
Prior to
Yeah.
that, though, he was doing like skits. It's a black dude. He's got the DC tatted like on his forehead. He used to be, I think, popular on Vine. If I'm not
Super
mistaken.
popular on Vine.
Yeah,
He used to roast people.
I think that was where he got popular. But basically,
Yeah.
he has a wife. He has a baby mama, and
No,
they
it was
have-
his wife. It was his wife.
It was his wife, who he has children with. He has, I think, 2 or 3 children with her. And like I guess they're in love and shit. I don't know enough about the relationship. This woman died in Miami because she was trying to get a mommy makeover.
Yeah.
which is apparently I think where it's like mega liposuction.
They just take out a bunch of
I think
fat
they just
and-
clean up the whole thing.
That's what it is. It's like
Yeah.
when women have babies, like their bodies come out different.
Yeah.
So like their shapes are different and stuff. So they go and get it's a list of procedures that they do. Like it's a lot of.
They're very like these types of surgeries are very invasive. Like
Yeah.
they're really getting into your body to do this. It's not like a really minor surgery. So
So
like
you're really putting a strain on your body doing
exactly,
Yeah.
people can die from it. Look at like Kanye West's mom. Like she
Yeah,
died,
she died
from,
from it.
I forgot what she was having done, but it was some kind of plastic surgery, and she died from it. Like she was
Damn.
a healthy woman, she just died.
That's how
from
Kanye's
having
mom died?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from plastic surgery. It's kind of sad, right?
Damn, bro. People got to be more okay with themselves. Like if it's not necessary and it's life threatening.
It's their job though.
But like a nose job is one thing, but to get someone in there to suck the fat out of you
I
and
don't
cut
know,
it out
man.
and shit.
I think for DC Young Fly's wife, it was a thing of her job is like perception, like how you're being seen.
She's on Wild 'N Out too, right?
No, I don't know
Is
if
she
she
one of the
was.
girls?
I think she was a comedian a little bit, but
And
I
she-
don't know exactly
And
what
she's
she did.
dead now?
She's
She
dead.
died.
She died.
That's
She
really
died
sad.
during surgery.
Yeah, she
That's
died
really
during
sad.
surgery, dude.
They have kids? They have like multiple
No,
kids, I
They have
assume?
Yeah.
I know for sure they
That's
got 2
crazy.
kids.
Yeah.
I feel like they might have 3.
God
Fucking
damn,
died,
man.
dude. That's some sad
That shit was sad, bro. That
Yeah.
shit was sad as
Because he's a
hell.
very happy dude. Like,
Yeah.
In all his videos, it's always like silly shit. So that's a bummer.
yeah.
R.P. DC Young Wife's fault.
Man, I didn't know.
Young Fly's wife,
But I think her name was Jackie O. I think.
Jackie O.
Yeah.
I didn't
Jackie
know.
O. It's a baseball player.
I didn't really know plastic surgery was that like aggressive in terms of or dangerous until I heard about like shit like Kanye's mom or
It's-
like for instance like what you just told me.
I think it's when like they put you down, like they put you under. If you have like issues with your heartbeat and like your blood and shit like that, it can pop up.
Put you
And,
down.
Yeah.
Like you might
Yeah.
not wake up.
you might not wake up.
Oh,
That's why they pay
Jesus,
those
man.
anesthesiologists fucking
A lot of money, bro.
$300,000
Yeah.
because they could fucking murder you.
Yeah.
They have to know
On
how much to
accident.
give you and shit, right?
Yeah, they have to monitor your shit. They got to make sure it doesn't go too high, too low. I don't know exactly what the deal is, but it's a very, very delicate procedure.
My God,
Yeah.
man, I've been like getting these videos. Excuse me. I've been getting these videos in my like YouTube Shorts, which is like similar to TikTok. My feed shit, and it's like a day or like multiple days in the life of like some of these like different types of like surgeons.
Oh,
And one
fuck,
I got was like a neurosurgeon. This chick worked 72 hours in a row.
Yeah.
What?
She
Yeah.
did like a fucking 10-hour surgery or some shit.
Yeah.
But you have to do prep before surgery, and then you have to do like all this shit afterwards.
How's that even legal? I wouldn't want my doctor to be on 3 days of no sleep.
Well, it's because they can't like stop the surgery and like they can't just stop it.
It was
midway.
a 72 hour straight surgery.
No,
one
not
surgery?
not that. I don't know what Abe is talking about, but I know for sure that there are surgeries that like they take hours, like
For sure, I know that. yeah.
over like maybe like 15 hours or something.
Yeah,
like that.
but
Yeah.
plus the more complex stuff like the brain, bro, that's a
Yeah.
very complex procedure. It's
Oh,
not like
dude.
a regular fucking, they're taking out I don't know, they're fixing a bone or some shit.
Yeah.
I feel like with the brain, like they're going in there and they're just monkeying around hoping they know what the fuck they're doing.
And that's
Shit,
still
bro.
like it's very new ground that they're getting on. Dude, they did like the first head replacement like earlier this year.
She
What the
gave
fuck?
somebody a
They
whole new
gave
head?
somebody a new head. I don't know how the fuck it worked, but they gave somebody
Imagine,
a new head.
imagine you just have a white body and you get a black dude's head.
Now that'd be fun, mixing and matching all your
Mixing
stuff.
and matching.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Like you get one buff ass arm.
Are you a black? Are
one
you
leg here?
are you a black dude and you get a white dude's head?
Yeah.
And but you just wear long sleeve everywhere, so you go to the office, you just pretend to be a white guy.
You got white hands.
You get white
In
hands.
certain situations, everyone has just a white head. We're all the skin that we actually are under there, but everyone has a white head. So the cops are always like, "Wow, I mean,
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I saw his
I
hand in
know.
his hands.
there's no criminal activity." This
he
is
gets
a
pulled over-
Wonderful city.
He gets pulled over, he starts hiding his hands beneath his seat.
That's fucking hilarious.
He's looking in the backseat for his other hands.
Yeah, you're wearing hurry, hurry, hurry.
Fuck, they're coming.
What are you
Switch
doing?
on.
Put your hand.
Put those black hands up, goddammit.
I saw them while you were driving.
Bro, speaking of shooting people, did y'all see that video of that dude? So this guy, I don't know what's going on, but they're in an argument in like a cashier line, and so it's like a dude, like maybe in his early 30s, and a woman, probably also in her early 30s. He's yelling at her about something, and out of nowhere, he just sticks her in the face, hard as fuck.
Yeah.
In a corner. He has her in a corner, sticks her in the face, hard as fuck. She's like trying to defend herself. He keeps like punching her, right?
Oh my god.
Apparently, she had her 14-year-old son with her. He ran to the car, got a gun, popped his ass, killed him.
Yeah.
and he got arrested.
Wow.
And it was like a whole thing where they didn't know if the kid should be held responsible for if he should have done that or not. And they recently just let him off.
Yeah.
So they dropped all charges. And the fucking dude who beat up the woman, the guy had it coming, bro.
Yeah.
You should have seen the video.
He was going crazy.
Yeah, he was getting ready to whoop. He was gonna whoop her ass until
Yeah.
someone stopped him. And it looked like everyone in there was like old or something. And the fucking dude who punched the woman, they put his ass in a coffin, right? Like they buried him because he got killed. They didn't cremate him. They put him in a coffin. On the coffin is like an airbrush, like some shit you would see on a fucking t-shirt. It's a picture of him, and it says like "Knockout King" or something like that. And the women in his life did that. I think his girl and his mom did that.
Knockout King.
Knockout King, as if they're like proud of it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's
Crazy
fucking
shit,
strange,
dude.
bro.
Maybe he's like a guy who's known for just like popping off on people. Popping off on chicks.
He's a knockout king.
He's probably like,
knockout king.
listen, if he's a guy who would like strike a woman like that multiple times,
This is probably
I'm
not
gonna
the first time.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's exactly, Gio. He's done that a lot, and he's probably done it to all different kinds of people, not just
I
women.
used to love the way he knocked me out.
Bro, they were in straight
King.
public. There was like several. There was like I don't know, 10 people around. They were like in a store doing something.
So was there context as to why this argument, whatever, started?
There's probably some out there if you do some deep digging on the internet, but I don't know
think
what
he
it
was in the wrong.
Yeah,
He
I
was
think
in
they
the
just
wrong.
got in an argument at a store. I don't think they knew each other.
Yeah.
I think he just got in an argument with this woman.
Look, bro, you're getting shot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're punching my mom. You're getting shot.
The 14-year-old did the right thing.
Yeah, I don't think he was in the wrong.
One punch is one thing, but like the guy was like on her ass.
He was trying. Like, he could have almost beat her to death.
Yeah.
He cornered her.
The Knockout King
The knockout king
could have put her to sleep.
You don't
for
mess
good.
around with the knockout king like that.
He
dude.
could have been crowned.
Knockout king.
Hey, so they had like an airbrush shit on his fucking coffin.
Yeah. So they put and because I'm sure the
God.
internet ragged on him heavily. So the people, like his family, probably thought like we have to defend him. You know, but I don't know. That's tough, bro.
Fuck
It's
the dude. He's
fucking-
gone, bro.
It's tasteless, bro.
What if like one of your family members came out with a video like that? Like, what would you? What a tough.
I'm not
situation
claiming
to
you
be in.
anymore.
Yeah, that's
You're
it.
knocking
Yeah.
out somebody's mom. What the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with you?
That's crazy, dude. Craziness.
That's crazy to see like your final moments, like your family members' final moments on camera, and you're like, yo, you know what? He kind of deserved it.
That's true.
If that was me, I would have shot him too.
Yeah,
That
why
is
was
kind of
he-
eerie to think
Why
about.
was he knocking out? Unless this woman had a gun on him or some shit, which sounds like she didn't.
No, she didn't.
Like, this guy was just completely out of line, bro.
Now maybe let's say she said the worst shit possible to this guy. He was still going way too far. One
Yeah.
punch was already
100%.
too much, but to keep it up, that's a problem, bro.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
It was fucking stupid.
Omar said one punch is okay. But
One punch, teach her a lesson.
too much, she'll never do it again. She'll learn her lesson. Any more, don't do it.
You give her one pow pow, she learns your lesson. Okay, but you do any more than that, it's overkill. Take it easy. I'm just kidding, but
Oh, my God.
but yeah, I mean, one punch is wrong, but like you shouldn't get murked over it. I don't think you should probably just go to jail and face.
You
the
should go to jail.
consequences.
If you punch a woman one time,
Yeah.
you should go to jail.
Yeah.
Because that was my old philosophy, and everyone got mad at me. They gotta die.
They gotta die.
You fuck up big time once, you die.
No, I think that's such
You
a
cut me off in
stupid-
traffic, you die.
I think it's a stupid philosophy, man.
Yeah,
like,
no,
that people
you-
have that. Like, depending on how bad. Like, if you, for instance, if you kill somebody, like an innocent person, to me, you should die.
For sure.
But
I'm
like,
with that.
Defense, that's different.
different story. But like, if you rob someone's house, and you don't, it's not an aggressive robbery, and there's not. Let's say they're not even home, and you take their shit and you get arrested. I think you should go to jail, do your time, and you should come back out. I'm not gonna hold anything against you, bro. Like,
Yeah. You never know people's situations.
Yeah,
Maybe they're
yeah.
like
You did-
straight poor.
exactly. You did some bad shit, but if you did the time for it, whatever. I don't give a shit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I do think it gets tricky because then it's like, who kills them? Like, who gets to kill the killer?
Who gets
What
to
do you-
kill who?
Like, who gets to orchestrate the
Who's
killing
killed?
of the person
An
that
even
killed
more
somebody?
gruesome killer.
An even more
He's
gruesome.
the most gruesome
The
killer.
top killer.
You're talking about who gets to decide the fate of the
Yeah.
people who do wrong? I
Yeah.
don't know. We have to find the one perfect human out there. Who's the human with the most pure heart out there?
Pure heart.
I don't know. We got to find him. Is it fucking Mr. Beast?
Bro, have
Beast, does he live or does he die?
have Mr. Beast just decide if people live and die. That's gonna be
Smacks a gavel.
like idiocracy, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be broadcast to hundreds of millions of people, like Loki already is.
Yeah.
'Cause he has 100 million plus subscribers on YouTube. Fucking broadcast to hundreds of millions of people live. He's like, should we kill these people or not? Vote right now live on YouTube.
I say he
guys.
passes.
I say he passes.
Treat it all like YouTube videos.
Oh my god!
Just like a
Today
crazy
I'm
thumbnail.
going to decide if this fucking guy lives or he dies.
Yeah,
if you
could
fuck
either
with my
keep his
decision-
life.
He can keep his life,
Yeah.
or he can kill his mom.
If you convince me that I shouldn't kill you, you get to keep your
Yeah.
life. Last one here gets to keep their life.
You have 60 seconds to decide. Because he always puts the time shit on people.
Yeah, it's always a thing.
I saw a video where he was running around a grocery store with a briefcase. And he would go up to people and he was like, do you want $1,000 now or $10,000, but we have to give it to somebody else?
Yeah.
And you could choose who we give it to. Most people were like, I'll take the bread right now.
Hell yeah, I'm
$1,000.
taking 1,000.
But like this one dude was like, 10,000, but let's give it to somebody else. And then Mr. Beast gives him the briefcase and he's like, all right, go run and find somebody. The guy gives the chick a briefcase and the chick opens it. She's like, oh my God, like I just had my baby. My man left me. Like this is so life changing.
I want to fuck
She's
her
like-
after this.
Yeah, that's automatic pussy.
Automatic.
That's automatic
fuck.
pussy.
You think I'm giving this shit to an ugly woman? I'm walking around looking for the finest girl in Walmart right
That
now.
is true. You find the finest woman you can.
As soon as AB said he gave it to a lady, I was like, I know.
Give her 10 grand in a
Not
briefcase.
giving this to no dude.
Hell no.
Crazy.
You owe me. We're, I think, in a
Oh,
relationship.
your man just left, right? Your man just left.
I just purchased to be your boyfriend.
I just purchased myself. So he gives her the 10 G's. She's fucking crying. She hugs the guy. And then Mr. Beast gets another suitcase out and gives it to the guy who just gave her the suitcase. He's like, this is your 10 G's. For
Oh,
That's
that's nice,
real.
That's why, like, I
What a good guy.
appreciate what he does. Bro.
Yeah, good dude.
That's
Very
why
good
he
dude.
should be the fucking arbiter of justice.
He
man.
should be.
Mr.
That's why he
Beast,
should be the
arbiter of
president,
justice.
bro. And I think last time we put up a Mr. Beast clip, people on YouTube were ragging and were like cringe and shit like that.
Cringe.
Gives a fuck,
Bro, let me tell you something. That's a good guy.
Mr. Beast,
That's a good son of a bitch right there.
he gets
he's a
my
good
vote.
dude, yeah.
He gets my vote.
He
He's
gets
a good
my
guy,
fucking
man.
vote.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he hurts anybody. I can't
Nah,
see
man.
it.
Speaking of hurting people, I've been getting a lot of videos subscribed to, again, in my algorithm, bro. My YouTube algorithm.
It's trying to show you something.
And it's like, it's trying to show me something. It's a video, it's a whole channel of this guy. He's like a nerdy looking white guy, but he went to prison for like years, like 5+ years.
Mm-hmm.
And he just talks about his experience and he interviews other people who've come out of prison.
Mm.
And all they do is talk about the prison experiences. And this shit is so fascinating, bro. Like,
Was it the dude who's working with the cartel?
no. This is just a basic white guy. I forgot what he got into prison for. And he's just like telling all these like different stories, interviewing all these people who are just talking about, you know, like the shit, like going to the shower or like being aware or like trying to like get protection for yourself. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was learning like through these videos that like everything in prison is like race based.
Yeah.
So like
definitely.
once you get in, like the white people, even if you're not with that fucking crazy ass like
the Aryan shit.
Nazi
shit,
shit.
you could be a regular white dude. You got to get down with the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're not gonna get accepted. And like they were saying that in prison, like they like the people like the prisoners, they try to prevent fighting between the groups.
Mm-hmm.
Like even though like there might be like animosity between like the black people and like the Aryans, obviously, because the fucking Aryans are racist as
Fucking
shit
crazy.
and crazy. They try to prevent any fights because if a fight breaks out between races, like if a white guy fights a white guy, the prison doesn't get shut down. Like those two guys just get thrown in solitary, whatever. But if a white guy fights a black dude, then multiple races start jumping in and multiple different people from those races jump in,
Yeah.
and there's like a brawl. The whole prison gets shut down for like 14 days.
Oh my
So
god.
that means they don't get any. There's no cafeteria. They just get their lunch thrown out of sack into them.
Damn.
They don't get any free time. They can't work out. They can't leave the cell. They can't really do shit for 14 days.
You're gonna
Jesus
fuck it up for
Christ.
everybody. If
Yeah,
you get in
so
a fight.
yeah, so they were saying like it's very political in there. Like there's a lot of like people betrayed and shit. Like trying to like buy people's favors. You know what I mean? Like you
Damn.
buy them from the commissary. You get them
Bro.
fucking
Game of Thrones in
a
there.
pack of tuna or some shit. You're like, hey
Yeah.
bro, like let's not don't let the fights pop up. Like here's a pack of the Star Kids creations.
It's a peace offering. It's a
Here's a
fucking
peace offering.
2 packs of saltines.
2 extra
It's
saltines.
like,
That's the shit that kills me. Like people on Twitter, like every time a video of someone in jail gets out and they're like smoking hookah in there and shit. They're like, oh my god, jail looks like so much fun. I'm like, bitch, you don't know what's happening in there.
hell
nah,
no.
that shit's not fun, bro.
It's not fun.
I follow some of these fight videos, like fight pages on Twitter, and sometimes they'll put up like prison fights, and really what it is, from what I've seen, it's just a jump. It's just jumping. So it'll be
Yeah.
like one dude on the floor, and people are absolutely mauling this guy.
Yeah.
like kicking him as hard as they can directly in the face and shit like that.
Fucking shiving them with
Yeah.
a sharpened toothbrush.
It doesn't seem like fun in there, dude. Yeah, they may be making their ramen noodles. They may get some Twinkies here and there.
Nah, bro, it's
They're
not
not having fun.
Yeah, the
there,
people.
bro.
Yeah, the people in the videos I was seeing, they said it's not fun. They said it's definitely not like the movies to where everything is always like fighting, you're getting raped, and like they said that shit happens, but it's not
That's
like
frequent.
for the most part. It's just everyday life. Like people are just trying to do their time and keep their heads down. That's
Yeah.
what they said. That's for the most part. But you're in there with people who are crazy too. Like you're in there with motherfuckers who did that shit. and they'll do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the dangerous part.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
What
bro.
a wild system. Yeah.
It's
All these,
fucking wild.
I guess, like, how do you rehabilitate that? These people are just. If you're in prison, you probably did. Not always, but you probably did something bad to end up there.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you rehabilitate these people?
I think it's kind of like you just hope that they get discipline from going to jail, but it's like you putting me in here with a bunch of other criminals.
Yeah.
We're only just sharing experiences, so I might become a better criminal.
Yeah, no, they're gonna come out of that and be like, "Damn, now I know how to fucking do this shit."
Yeah.
In jail, I learned how to do this and that and that, and like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I've killed people in jail. Why the fuck do I give a fuck about killing people if I'm out now?
Exactly.
Yeah. What a weird facility, dude. What a weird thing that we have going on. We put these criminals in there. We just let them fight amongst each other, and they have their own hierarchy. Like,
And hope they come out better.
they have nothing, but they're still trying to figure out how I can be the boss in this bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But they have nothing. You're not going anywhere. You're gonna be here forever. Like,
Yeah.
What a weird, like, who? I don't know. That's a weird thing that we got going on in this country.
all I know is I wouldn't want to shower for like the first year.
Oh, you're going to shower.
I don't want to shower, bro. I'm
say that,
afraid.
but
I've
you-
heard if you keep to yourself, you can kind of get through it.
Yeah.
You
Bro.
might have to like stand up for yourself when you're trying to get punked every now and then. But for the most part, if you're just chilling, I think you can kind of get around it.
But nah, man. What if they see you and they're like, "You're a pretty boy"? Not that I'm saying I am specifically. But I'm just saying, what if they see you and they're
Not
like,
that I'm saying
Bro.
that they wouldn't want to fuck me, but I know they'd want to fuck me.
"Yeah,
I don't know what I would
exactly."
do. If they started taking a liking to me
Yes.
out there in prep, bro, I don't know what I would do.
Like
Yeah.
they like the cheeks.
I'd have to like.
They like your cheeks in the shower.
Yeah, that's it. You're fucked. Your life's over. Your life's over. You're gonna have to constantly keep your head in the swivel because you might get fucked.
You're in the shower and they just look at you. Hey, that new boy got a nice ass.
And you got a nice ass. Spread them.
Yeah, you think they all go for the same dudes? You think they like their own dudes based off personality, or is there like
Based on
the few
personality.
pretty guys in there that are constantly getting it?
Nah, the pretty guys are probably trying their hardest to avoid getting it.
Oh yeah,
Like the Brad Pitt looking dudes,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
probably just trying not to get completely just destroyed.
yeah.
If I was in jail, I don't want to be the fine guy or the cool guy. I just want to shut the fuck up and get out.
I want
the
to
quiet dude, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want to be unnoticeable. Like I don't want to be. I want to be quiet as a mouse's fart, bro.
I want to be that guy when
Mouse's fart.
they walk in, they're like, yeah, that's Gio over there. He just mind his business.
yeah.
Just
Don't pay
leave him
attention to him.
alone.
You're just reading a book.
Yeah.
But secretly, Gio's like he's carving a fucking tunnel
He's got
under his
With a spoon.
yeah with a spoon. Fucking my God, Shawshank dude. And you're just out
Behind a
of there.
poster of Brooke
That
Shields.
is a beautiful movie.
It
I
is a
already
beautiful
watched it a
movie.
few months ago, dude. The scene when he's
Yeah.
fucking like crawling out of that bitch, and it's
Yeah.
just so emotional. All the shit he had to eat throughout the years
Oof.
there, bro.
yeah.
The sisters,
This,
everything.
bro, they
The
were
Aryans.
they were piping him up for years.
Ooh,
He was getting, bro.
getting dicked
He
out.
got dicked by multiple dudes.
Yeah,
Like it was so for those who haven't seen the movie,
that sucks.
Shawshank Redemption is about this guy, Andy Dufresne, who gets wrongly accused of murdering his wife.
Yeah.
And he's in jail for life. So he gets there and like he was like a VP at a bank. So he's just like a white collar type dude, and he's like a good dude. He's not a bad guy. But he's in there with all these like aggressive criminals and shit. And like his first few weeks in there, this group of guys known as the Sisters, they're aggressive homosexuals who fuck other men without their permission. They don't ask,
Yeah.
they just do it. They take a liking to him because they're like, "Oh, you're pretty."
Like, damn, I could have been
Bro.
in any other jail besides this one, bro.
They start
The
catching him.
Sisters?
And Andy's job, because everybody has a job in jail. Andy's job is he works in the laundromat, which is like it's tough work. You're fucking sweating. There's steam. They're fucking, you know what I mean? You're just like throwing shit out. And like the soap back then is all like in powder form.
Mm-hmm.
So they have these big vats of it. So they're like, hey, Dufresne. His name is Dufresne, his last name. So the workers, they tell him, go get more soap because we ran out. So he goes into like this warehouse area where there's all the vats full of like the powder soap. And he's grabbing the powder soap. And then the gay dudes pull up and they lock the door behind them. The sisters.
Oh boy.
The sisters come in, and Andy's like has his hands on the soap, and they're like, "What are you doing, boy?" And then Andy grabs the soap and tosses it in one of the sisters' eyes, and the other one grabs him, and they're fucking punching him in the stomach, and then one of them like holds him and they punch him in the stomach, and then you see them put his body down on one of the vats, and they start ripping his pants off, and then the camera slowly pans away, but like
they have their way with him.
They- yeah.
Sometimes he fought him off.
yeah, and then they
sometimes-
got in the and the whole movie, his homeboy is narrating it. His black homeboy Red, Morgan Freeman, who holds it down.
Yeah.
Um,
What a cool guy. Morgan
super cool
Freeman.
guy. And he's
coolest
basically just
guy.
telling them like he's just telling the audience like they piped this guy up for like 5 years. Like they were piping Andy
Omar,
hard.
can you please do it again?
Sometimes he wins. Sometimes he fights him off. Sometimes he loses. What was the exact quote? I know sometimes.
I think sometimes he fights him off as in the movie.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly like that.
That's terrible.
And he just gets piped for just years.
I'd be so mad, bro. I'd be so mad getting piped like
God, bro.
Yeah, man.
without consent. What would you do? Would you just take? I mean, at the end of the day, I guess you don't want to kill yourself. You don't want to end up in solitary. What do you do?
There's three of them.
Oh, it's three of them. Yeah,
There's three sisters.
Damn.
And they were fucking the shit out of him. And what happens at one point is they Andy is he gets like another job in the prison as like the projectionist because they let the prisoners watch movies like once a month.
That's what it was.
And he's in the projection room putting the movie like with the actual like film can, the canister of film. He's like attaching it. They go in there and they lock the door and they're like, "Get down, boy! I'm gonna stick my dick in your mouth." Basically, he doesn't
That's
say
happening.
that. He doesn't say that exactly, but he tells him, "I want top."
Yeah.
So Andy's like, "Oh fuck," and so Andy's like, "You stick anything you stick in my mouth, you're not gonna be able to get it back." He basically tells him, "You put anything in my mouth, I'm gonna bite down so hard you're not gonna believe it."
He's gonna get like lockjaw.
Yeah, and then the guy's like, "All right, if you do that, I'm gonna stick this knife through your ear." And then Andy's like, "If you stick that knife through my ear, my jaw will automatically clench because there's like some mechanism." Like if your brain feels like a sudden impact, your jaw will clench really tight. So he was like, your dick will get fucking clopped off if you put that shit in my mouth.
Swallow it whole. And
So then they're like,
whole.
yeah. So then like, you fucking smart boy, huh? And they pop him in the head, and then they don't. I don't think they fuck him. Or they probably do, but they beat the shit out of him. And I'm assuming off screen they fuck him, and they beat him up so bad he's in the hospital for like 3 weeks.
Damn.
And the guards are like. The guards recognize a pattern because they're like, okay, this is fucked up. Like this, you can't have a guy getting beat up this bad for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, he got beat to like within an inch of his life. So one of the guards goes to like the head sister.
His ass looks crazy now.
His booty is ripped open. One of the head guards goes to like the head sister who's been doing all the raping,
Yeah.
and he tosses his cell, and then he just starts beating the shit out of him. The guard just fucking the guard cripples the guy.
Yeah.
Damn.
The guy can never walk again. The guy gets transferred to like a medical prison or something like that. And after that, they don't mess with Andy anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
That prison should just be bros, man. They shouldn't have this whole hierarchy thing, bro. They should all.
It is the
friends.
movie. I think the movie.
If they all work together, they could probably escape.
But I mean, the problem is some people in there want to fuck, bro.
They want to.
That is true.
And there's no women around.
You gotta find the gay dudes in there.
I need a hole.
Yeah, gay guys have sex with gay guys. Let's
how
just get down.
often do you think gay guys are going to prison, bro? Gay guys are smart and they're
are.
fit. You think they're going to prison? Come on, man.
They're sneaky.
You think they're going
yeah.
to prison?
I mean, I'm sure there's some, but on the whole, I bet you there's more straight guys in prison than gay guys.
Oh,
Most
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
definitely. I mean, but if I was a prisoner, you would just think that like they should all work together to try to do something. Like,
Nah.
but maybe
man.
they're just comfortable being there, and they're like, "No, this
right,
is my life. Like, why would I risk my
Let
hierarchy?"
me ask you both the question.
Yeah.
If you're in prison, right? Let's say it's your first week there. And really big dude, like you know for a fact you can't take this guy. You can't fight him.
I can't
And
take his dick.
No, listen.
boy.
And he says, "Hey, bro, like I'm not gay, and I don't want to fuck you, but I want to see your dick. Like take it out. I want to see you stroke it."
Ooh.
Yeah, what do you
A
do?
little invasive. How long am I in jail?
Let's say you're there for like 2 years.
He's asking me to stroke. You think he's not gonna fuck me after that?
Nah,
I'm about to get him bricked up, dude. He's about to be like,
He's
just
telling
kidding.
he's telling you straight up. He's like, "Bro, I'm not gay. Whether you believe this or not is up to you." But he's
I'm
like,
gonna make him pinky promise.
he's like,
You swear to God you won't fuck me after I do this.
"Do you take it out and show it to him and stroke it?"
Oh, man, this is weird.
If he could guarantee it,
He guarantees it.
If he can guarantee he won't fuck,
He's like,
I just don't want to get fucked. I just don't
nah,
wanna get fucked.
he guarantees it. He's like, listen, you can ask other guys about me, and they tell you like, hey, bro, you vet him. They tell you like, they're like, hey, bro, he just looks at my dick. He doesn't do anything to it.
He ain't
but he
mean no
keeps
harm.
telling us he's not gay.
Yeah.
He means no harm, dude. He just wants to see your dick. He likes to do it with everybody. It's
So
fine.
do you let him see it?
What do I get out of this? Just the fact that he's not gonna fuck me? Can I get protection?
You know, you'll get his protection.
He's a friend of mine.
He'll make
now?
he's a friend. He'll make sure that like gangs and other people don't fuck with you.
I'll do
do
it
it.
every night, dude.
I'll do it.
I do that shit every night. I don't give a motherfucker.
And then all right, let's say you guys are getting into the flow of that, right? He's
Yeah.
protecting you,
He just keeps seeing me stroke my dick.
and then one night he's like, "Can I suck it?"
No.
What do you say?
Are we like a year in?
You're in. This guy tells you he wants to go down on you.
Ah, fuck it.
Mouth is mouth.
Mouth is mouth.
A mouth is a mouth. I mean, you know what?
I've been stroking my dick in front of this guy for a year.
I think we're in love now.
We're basically we're a
We
prison
basically go
couple.
out together.
Yeah.
You're a prison couple.
Yeah.
He's holding me by my pocket.
I bet after being in there for so long, like, it's a different life. You probably have, like, a different perception of what, like, I bet you don't even see it as gay at that point. I bet you really do see it as a mouth as a mouth. Like, I'm just getting my dick sucked. That's all it is.
And that's the homie.
Yeah. That's the homie.
That's the homie. He's
the
keeping me
homie.
safe.
If
I've been
anyone's
beating
gonna
my
suck
dick
my
off in front of him for a year.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
We have a special bond with each other.
We have
No
a
one else would
special-
understand.
We're very close now.
He's holding it down. He's protecting me.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's basically my boyfriend at this point.
Basically, you're fucking, you're like a prison bitch.
Yeah.
But, like, it's all
He
right.
gives me a little bit of his lunch.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's what you need to do, bro. You just need to make a few friends and not join, like, try to stay out of your shit, but also make a few friends to where you can't be fucked with.
Yeah.
But I would imagine that's it. Like, your whole perception of stuff is just different.
It
there.
changes, bro.
You know, like, you're just around. What a fucking, that's the most extreme toxic masculinity there is.
It
Prison?
is.
Is in fucking prison.
Oh, bro, of course.
It's all like, it's like gorilla shit, bro. It's
Yeah.
like primitive shit. Like, I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I have more power, you suck my dick.
pretty much exactly.
It's all
what it's like.
hierarchies, like, for real.
I am stronger than you, therefore you give me head.
I mean, I'm
Therefore,
sure-
you give me head. That's how it works.
But like I said, I'm sure there's some political shit too. Like for instance, let's say if there's a guy who's not necessarily like the strongest or the largest, like any one of us, right?
yeah, but
But let's say we
most
have,
clever.
let's say we're clever and we have a lot of good connections, and we can, because in prison shit's always getting smuggled in all
Yeah.
the time. Let's say we're really good at smuggling shit in. I don't think people are gonna fuck with you if you're the guy who can get them like a pair of headphones or like a pair or a bag of goldfish or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if that's what they want, and if you're a guy who can be resourceful, people are not gonna fuck with you. I feel.
Yeah.
I try to be everyone's homeboy in there. Yeah, I try to like because I've definitely heard that like the job you have has a huge impact on what happens because that depends on like what you can do.
Yeah.
like what you can
Yes.
do for other people. Like food, like if you're in the kitchen or whatever.
You can
You
whip
probably-
it up.
Bro,
yeah,
that's
you
a
can whip
fucking,
it up. You can probably smuggle extra food.
That's
things
a
like
job
that.
right there, bro. That's an important job.
But I've heard. I was listening to Danny Brown's podcast, and he was saying the best job to have in there is to be like the people who basically take in, like in the tank where they take in new prisoners. So that's where
Really?
that's where they empty your pockets and like take all your shit.
They have the fucking prisoners do that?
They have, I think there's a guard that like brings them in, but there's like a prisoner that once they take the shit, they give it to this prisoner, and they're supposed to like file it and put it somewhere.
Why the
some
hell are
shit
you
like
giving that to a prisoner?
Who fucking knows, dude? But apparently
I
he
got a
was
new
doing
iPhone.
that.
I got a brand new iPhone.
Yeah,
Bro.
whatever they have. I mean, I think I don't know what they're able to get, but they're able to get like some drugs. They're able to get
They
like
just be-
certain things they have.
They
on
be
them.
cleaning people out.
They be
Basically.
cleaning people out.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like if somebody comes to prison with the gold watch, they're gonna take that hoe.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, that's how they be getting shit like that, or like
Oh
they get,
my
or they
God.
pay the guards to smuggle in like a fucking pair of ones,
Now
like
that's-
a pair of Jordans or something.
that's
You
the job I
walking
wanna
around with a
have.
pair of Jordans in prison. Imagine that.
I've definitely
Probably.
seen like celebrity rappers and shit, and they got like 6 pairs of Jordans in there, like nice shoes.
You have the
yes.
iciest fucking J's,
They'll
and you're
have like
walking around.
Balenciagas in there, dude.
You're walking around with your fucking prison uniform.
Bro, I'm telling you, Young Thug probably has his chains on.
Wait, he's in
jail.
prison now?
Yeah, he's in
It
jail.
doesn't- yeah.
Legit, he's been sentenced and shit.
No,
Not
but
yet.
he's been in like
Holding.
it's not even holding, bro. He's been in there for a minute.
Quite a while, like a year and a half or
Yeah.
something. It's been a while now.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was telling.
He was snitching.
I don't know who's telling anymore. I don't know.
Apparently, it's
All I know is
evidence
the
of-
Gunna album is good.
Yeah, all I know is the Gunna
The
album.
Gunna album is fantastic.
I just don't understand why these rappers can't keep it together, bro. If you are making money off rap, what on earth are you thinking doing? Selling drugs and shooting at people?
Why are you still doing hood shit, bro?
It's
Like
crazy
you're
to me,
a
dude.
fucking, you're a rapper. You're a millionaire off of like making art.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
You've done
Like,
it. That's it.
They are also getting money.
They're getting
through the
money.
other stuff.
But the risk is not worth the reward because at this point, if you just dedicated yourself completely to rap and stayed clean,
Yeah.
you just see where your career goes.
That's
you
like
know what I mean?
that's like if Jay-Z went back to selling crack, bro. Like why the fuck would he do that when he can
Yeah.
make money off of buying art and buying property and fucking like buying music rights and starting wine
But
labels?
it
and
could be the
all that
long.
shit.
People don't want to play like the long game. Like it took Jay-Z a minute to like really get into like this area he's in now.
You also probably build some crazy connections.
Yeah,
when you're a
bro.
rapper. Like people, like you could sell large amounts of drugs to people. It's probably way easier to be a drug dealer when you know all those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I also think it comes down to the individual because if you listen to like Jay-Z's music, from what he says, like he knew the whole time like selling crack is not a lifetime thing. Like he knew like if you do this, you're either gonna die or end up in jail.
Yeah.
Like that's what I get from listening to him. He knew that like you have to do something else to be able to live.
Yeah.
That
And he
way
never
around
did
it.
both at the same time.
Yes, that's
Because he
my
started
understanding.
rapping when he was younger. Then he stopped to start selling drugs. Then he stopped selling drugs and started rapping again.
You know what's crazy is like
That's a wild
there's a
career.
video of him on YouTube, and he goes up to like it's like a former penthouse he used to own, and he was saying that he used to make, I think like $100,000 a month selling crack, and he was like at the penthouse, and he was just saying like reflecting on it, he's like, I can't believe it, like I came from like here to like where I am now.
Yeah.
It's amazing to think about like somebody like he was making money before becoming a rapper.
He was like a millionaire, right?
Yeah.
Before
Yeah,
he
he was a
became a
millionaire.
rapper.
He was a millionaire before becoming a rapper.
I
from
might go
selling
sell
crack.
some crack, dude.
You know, because
I might go sell some crack. How bad can it be?
nah, bro. Think about it.
Bro, I'd be the coolest crack dealer you ever. I wouldn't I wouldn't let them get too close because you never know when one day they have a real bad day and I'm all out of crack and they're really pissed now.
Oh, you're talking about interactions with the crackheads.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's not
yeah.
your only issue.
I'm nice to my clients, dude. I'm a good guy to my clients, dude.
Bro.
I let them in. I got fucking Smash Bros. in the living room. If they want, they can sit down. They have to log their name.
I have hella mattresses.
Your place is gonna become a fucking crack house, bro.
You have like a motel.
I'm making it the nicest crack house ever.
Bro, if you made a little crack house motel,
Oh man,
keep them in there.
A crack house motel.
Now you get them doing work for
Bro,
you. Give them little side jobs.
Do you think they have money to pay for that motel?
That's why you make them work. You make them do work for
do you
you.
think they have the sanity to do a job?
That's true.
She asked him to wash dishes.
Crackheads are,
Resourceful.
they're very resourceful.
Yeah, they are
They're
resourceful.
very resourceful. And when they're on it, I believe they're pretty focused.
I feel like they're unreliable.
They
though.
will turn a T-shirt into a napkin, a picnic blanket,
Here's
a
what I'm
chair.
gonna do. I'm gonna get them studying.
You get the crackhead studying.
I'm gonna
together.
get them some textbooks and put them to work. If they want, I'm gonna give them crack to study,
No,
and then they go out there and they get successful jobs as fucking functioning crackheads, and they come back and they pay me,
Functioning
and I'm a pimp
crackhead.
of sorts.
I've heard of people who are like functioning alcoholics, like functioning like smokers. I've never heard of a functioning crackhead.
They exist, bro.
They exist.
Like so
They
you
exist.
you casually you do your 9 to 5 job, you come home, you smoke some crack.
Bro, did you guys see
You unwind and smoke some crack.
fresh off the job? You're in traffic.
I've had a long day at work.
A long
And
day.
he's want to take the edge off.
Nice little
Smoking bowl of crack.
Like you can fucking heat up the rock. That's just so, it's just so
No, bro.
grimy.
That's
man.
some grimy shit.
That
yeah.
shit is funny as fuck though.
There was like this city council member like 2 months ago that got arrested. He was like knocked out in his car, and the police came up to him. He was apparently on trial for doing something. He was texting like a minor.
Oh my
and he's
God.
a married dude. And so I guess he got a divorce with his wife or whatever. So the cops come up to his car and he's like knocked out, like in the front seat, like with his head, like, you know, tweaked out. And they knock on the window and shit, and they get him out. And it's like this city council dude, and he's like trying to convince them like he's just really tired and he's been going through a bad divorce and this and that.
Oh, that boy was high as hell.
Bro, they dig in his car. They find crack pipes. They find weed. They find all
That's
kinds of
fucking
shit, dude.
wild.
And he's just trying to
Oh,
convince them
God.
not to arrest him, but of course they arrest him.
He's like, come on.
Yeah, and that guy was like some sort of like like a politician in his city, and this guy's tweaked out on the side of the road. So they exist. I don't know how far they can go. I don't know how long they can keep it up,
But they do exist.
They're just keeping it quiet.
They're just
Yeah.
keeping it real low key.
Yeah, it's not. I feel like maybe it's not something you advertise.
No.
that you're smoking crack regularly.
No.
That's a toughie, bro. I don't think I've ever known. I think I've known one person in my whole life who smoked crack, and I didn't really know her that well. It was a
Yeah.
girl from
Yeah,
high school.
I don't know anybody who smoked crack either. I knew a girl
Yeah.
from high school who smoked meth.
Yeesh.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know anybody who did crack.
I know.
That's tough.
I actually know like 5 people that's done meth. Like 5.
And they do it regularly.
Not regularly.
They just tried it once.
They're not meth heads, but they've done it once.
I bet it was quite a trip. I
I
bet it was a lot of fun.
I was
Oh, man.
I was next to him when he did it.
No.
Yeah.
What happened? What does it look like?
He was just what happened? We were playing Madden, right, on TV, and it was a big ass TV. We were in my friend's dorm room.
Mhm.
And he just kept looking at the screen. And he would put his face like on the screen, and he'd like put his hand on the TV. And he was just staring at the TV for hours.
How do I get in there?
How do I get it?
It's
So does
right
meth,
there.
does
How
meth
do
make
I-
you trip? What is
I
it-
guess so.
What are the effects of meth?
His heart was
I don't know.
rate-
I'll look
he-
it up right quick.
Let's look
He
it
said
up.
he didn't eat and he didn't sleep for 3 days.
Yo,
Oh,
and his heart was
Jesus.
racing. Like
that's a problem.
yeah, it was wild.
I thought meth was short lived. I thought it was like 20 minutes.
I guess he took a lot. Maybe it wasn't 3 days. I think it was maybe a day or 2.
took a little too much meth, dude. I mean, look, if you just had the best time of your life, now you're all amped up.
He said it was fun.
Now you're all fucking amped up. You can't go to bed.
He probably has done it since then. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, he probably did it since
All I'm
then.
thinking about is meth. How do you want me to focus on work when all I can think about is this other meth world that is way better than this one?
Meth world.
I bet it's fucking sweet, dude.
So it says
I bet it's a lot of fun.
It can cause euphoria, energy, and excitement in the short term.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, Euphoria. That motherfucker was euphoric.
So you're
That's
heavily euphoric.
Yeah, he was happy.
I might give it a try.
He had a smile.
Give it a
he had
little
a smile
snort.
on his face the whole time. I will say that he was smiling the whole time.
Did it feel weird being in the room with somebody who was on meth?
Sort of.
What did it smell like? Like
It is-
burnt
I-
plastic?
It was like I forgot how he did it, but he like put it in like a paper towel or something, and he dropped it in his mouth,
Oh.
and it like cut his tongue because it's sharp.
It's like rocks?
I think so.
Yeah.
And
It
it's
was-
probably super duper like acidic or something.
Yeah,
Like, the
it was.
chemicals in it
Yeah.
Turn your
So-
tongue raw, dude.
He had like scars on his tongue for a couple days, and it was strange. He didn't smell or anything. Like he was chilling.
Did he do it again?
He probably did do it again,
Wow.
but I only saw him do it that one time.
Then that's a very low key. You could get away with that.
No, you cannot get
But,
away
like,
with that.
if you're,
It's very highly addictive.
Let's say you're at your
was-
parents' house
The
as a younger
TV
adult.
screen was this big. He was right in front of it. He had his hand on it like this for like an hour.
So are you getting up and like doing stuff, or are you just like
We were just
knocked
sitting
out?
there. No, we were just sitting there and watching him.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Wow,
This
man.
was scheduled. This is like organized. Like,
drugs are a lot, man.
Yeah, it was.
Drugs are
crazy.
fucking a lot. The hardest drug I've ever done was acid, and that shit
Yeah.
is. I've only done it twice, and I haven't done it in years and years. But Jesus Christ, bro.
I did shrooms for the first time a week ago.
No way.
Did you really?
I didn't do enough to trip though. I took like a little bit.
How much?
What did you feel? Just like kind of high?
I had maybe like a little handful, like
That's
probably
a fair
like
amount.
like, probably like that much.
Wow. So what did you do when you took it?
We went out. We went to like some bars and shit, and it was cool. I had a good
No,
time,
dude.
I felt really loose.
If you would have taken too much, that would have been a very different night.
Yeah, my friend, she made sure that I didn't trip. She was like, "I don't want you to trip because I don't want to deal with that."
Bro, it is not fun being around people when you're off that stuff. It is
Oh, my-
it's so scary, bro.
I can only imagine. You're like going through all these feelings, like you're thinking about your life and
Bro,
all
the-
this fucking
The
shit.
come down was not fun. I was crying.
Oh, no.
Driving home.
Did you have an emotional hangover or something?
No, I didn't. But I was just. I was driving home by myself, and I just started crying, and I was like, "Why am I
Were
crying?
you thinking about like life stuff?
I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking about." I just started crying because I was still drunk too.
Was it? It was a happy
drunk,
crying,
too.
or it was
It
sad
was like
crying?
it was a somewhat happy cry, and it was like I think I was like realizing a lot of weird shit.
You just had to let it out, bro.
Yeah,
That's
but it was
what
weird.
it is. Like those drugs, they make you feel like it's almost like you're wiped clean. Like you're not a human anymore, and you
Yeah.
just woke up in this person's body. But you know what's going on. Like you know all your memories and things like that. But you don't have. It's almost like a different personality.
Yeah.
being
It
in the
is-
same body. So you start to like reflect on all the things you've done and like what your relationships with people, your decisions, and like
it was a reflective cry.
Yeah.
that's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
It is. It's a strange experience. I feel like you learn a lot from doing it,
for sure.
but it's so. That's why I just like getting drunk, bro. I don't want to think.
Yeah.
Let me shut my dumb brain off, bro. I just want to
No.
fucking.
I just
talk
want
shit.
alcohol.
I just want to talk shit and fucking make jokes. That's what drinking is about.
Alcohol
my
is
God.
very fun.
I do think I will probably take it again next weekend.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go full. I'm gonna go all the way this time.
It used to be a problem for me to do stuff like that because I lived at my parents and shit. But
Oh, yeah.
and I remember thinking way back in the day when I was like fresh out of high school, like, oh man, when I get my own apartment, like I'm gonna do
Bro.
shrooms like once a month, like once every 2 months, like make it an event, just hang out at my house and watch some TV or something.
Nope.
Don't do it.
Nope.
You just don't do it. It's too much. It's way too much.
Wait, so when you're younger, you think you're gonna do all these things,
Yeah.
like whether it's like that or some other shit. Like when you get your own place, and then when you finally do, you're like, "Fuck, man! Like I have bills and
Bro.
shit. Like
You
what
just-
what am I really gonna do?"
You just want to relax, bro.
Yeah,
you don't
you
want to
just
be
wanna chill.
fucking drunk or high all the time. You're like, can I just watch
I
TV?
think I was gonna put on Family Guy and chill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I, think
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get drunk every day of my life from now on. And I'm just like, bro,
Fast forward, you're just sad and sad as fuck.
staring at the wall.
This
That
isn't as
shit-
fun as I thought it'd be.
That shit gets old like a weekend.
Yeah.
That shit gets old real quick.
And I also realized like getting drunk alone, it can be fun, but you should not be doing this all the time.
Nah.
Not all the time. Every once in a while, it's a lot of fun. But
Yeah.
not all the time.
It gets depressing.
I used to have a lot of fun drinking by myself, but now I never do it. I've tried a few times to just have a beer or two, like on the weekend or like on a Friday when I get off work.
Yeah.
It makes me feel bloated, and the feeling isn't as fun when you're not like in a group talking to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
When I'm just chilling by myself trying to play Xbox, I'm like, bro, I'm doing an awful job. It's because I'm buzzed up. Yeah, and
I
I
keep
can
losing
just
every game.
taste this fucking whiskey in my mouth and shit. Just have a little smock. I'd rather have a little smock.
Nah, I do. I feel that though. It's like you're just sitting there. You're like, I'm doing the same shit I would do if I wasn't drunk.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Yeah, for me, alcohol just doesn't make it funner anymore. I used to have a lot of fun doing, and just like watching TV or something like that, it'd make it funner.
I just like it more in a group setting. It's just more fun.
Yeah,
It's just
It
way
does.
more
It
fun.
enhances the group setting. Everybody's
Yeah.
more comfortable.
Loose.
Even with people you already know, you just become more comfortable. You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I've said so many things when I'm drunk. That immediately after I said it, I'm like oversharing. I'm oversharing.
Oh, it's too much. It's too much, but
I'm
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all in good social good vibes, as they say.
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes you friends. Yeah, it makes everyone like less judgmental and like it's good.
Depends
We
on
should
the
all be
person.
drunk always. I think.
It depends. Some people get more like deflective.
Some
and
people
they
get
aggressive.
like aggressive
That's true,
drunk,
that's
bro.
true.
Like they want to pick fights or shit. And I'm like, bro, don't.
Oh my god.
I don't want to get drunk with you if you're gonna be like a fight picking motherfucker. If
Yeah,
you're
that's a
drunk.
good
Like,
thing. None of our like close friends that we have around all the time are like that.
Yeah, man. Like I'm
That's
trying to have a
true.
good time if I'm drunk, man. I'm not
Because there are
trying
some angry drunks out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
And there
Yeah.
are some guys when they get drunk and they're around girls, they become a whole different person.
Oh yeah. Dude.
And it's very
true.
fucking annoying.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah,
They
man.
become like I don't know. Especially if the girl doesn't like them. Oh my god, it's hell.
yeah.
They
It's
try and
fucking
like
hell.
flex on him or some shit.
They'll just like it just gets uncomfortable.
They just won't stop.
They won't stop, bro.
Yeah.
Especially if you like I was in this situation recently and I know both of them very well and I know how they think of you how they think about each other and it was uncomfortable. They were just yelling at each other for an hour and I was like, "Bitch, we are in Whataburger."
They were both drunk, and like one of them likes the other.
They were both drunk.
One of them was bothering the other, or what?
They were both drunk. One of them likes the other one, and the other one does not like them back.
Is it the guy who likes the girl? All right, don't say anything.
You know what's funny is it's always bad when the girl doesn't like the guy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bad both ways because
It's
if the
bad
guy doesn't
both
like the
ways.
girl, then the girl is like in her
The
mind.
girl
just
is
stewing.
angry.
Yeah, like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, dude.
Jack Nicholson.
How can I
How
fucking?
dare he? Does he
Yeah.
know what? I have a pussy. Does
Women
he
do
not
not
know
take-
what I have?
This son of a bitch said no to me.
He said no to
me.
me. I am a woman. I have a vagina. It's worth more than anything.
Women do not handle rejection well. They do not handle rejection well, dude.
bro.
Women, if they want something, they do not. Actually, you know what? They might be worse than men. They won't stop.
I'm
stop
not gonna
until
lie.
they get it,
Sometimes,
bro.
yeah, sometimes.
They could be so manipulative and like mean to try to get your attention.
Oh my god,
It's two different types of personality.
dude, what'll
Yeah.
break your like what'll hurt the most is seeing like a girl get rejected by another girl. It is so funny.
Wait, a girl get rejected by another girl?
Yes,
Like a gay girl?
not even just like I'm pretty sure we've all been out with girls that will like kiss a girl in a bar or
Oh,
something like
yeah.
that. They'll walk up to them and be like, "Hey, can we make out?" And they'll be like, "No."
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Like,
Nah, bro, I don't like
That's-
that shit.
yeah,
Have y'all,
no.
it's
No.
so
have
funny.
y'all
to
know
me.
people like that?
Yeah.
I've known people like
Yeah,
that.
that's no.
Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend like that, and I did in the very beginning when I first met her. I did not like that shit, dude.
I was like, yeah, don't go around trying to kiss other bitches. Like,
Yeah, what
that's-
are you doing?
no,
I didn't care.
No,
You think it'd be hot and cool, but it's not.
no, yeah.
It's not, and it's sloppy.
It's sloppy and gross.
It's
Yeah,
gross.
yeah. It makes me look at you like less.
Plus, you don't know what's happening in the other bitch's mouth, and then she's bringing it back to your mouth.
That
is
What
true.
the fuck is happening, man?
That is very
Yeah.
true.
This ain't community mouth, bitch.
It's in a community mouth.
I'm supposed to have that mouth unlocked.
I own that mouth.
That mouth is for food and speaking and my
dick.
penis and my dick, and that's it, and nothing else.
Get rid of the speaking.
Just speaking.
Food and dick, and that's it.
Cut down on the eat. No, I'm just kidding.
Penis
That's
only.
mean. That's
No,
mean. But no,
we're
I find
kidding.
I don't find that attractive. It's gross.
Yeah, I don't either, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
The same way, I think it goes both ways. I don't think chicks would find it attractive if you were going around kissing your guy friends in the mouth.
You think they would?
No, they would.
Because some
Nah.
women do find the gay shit kind of high.
They do. bro.
Hell no.
but
that
maybe
shit's
that's
just
what they
gay.
think. But if I started making out with one of you, I don't think
Oh
our
my
girlfriends would
God.
like it.
No, I don't think there'd be anyone would be fans.
Imagine if one of us started. Imagine me and Amy started making out. We both have girlfriends who are friends. Imagine if we started making out one day when we're really drunk. They would break up with us that night.
Oh, yeah.
They would never look at us the same ever.
It's funny, man.
They will be fucking baffled.
Yeah.
Like, how long has this been going on?
Bro, speaking of nasty things, I was thinking about this the other day when I was shaving. I was like,
The lips of Abraham.
Abraham, you're quite supple. No, but I was in the mirror shaving, right? And I was thinking about boys.
I was thinking about boys when I was shaving.
Okay,
Ooh,
no.
other strong, handsome men shaving.
Oh, I wish I was a strong, handsome man shaving me right now instead of me shaving myself.
Oh my god.
No, but I was in the mirror. I was shaving, and I was just thinking, like, isn't facial hair kind of gross? Like,
A little
this is
bit.
hair that grows out of my face like a fucking circus
100%. Like imagine
circus
you,
freak.
imagine you kissing your girl and she has like legit like your beard.
Oh,
That would not be
bro,
enjoyable.
that grisly feeling, I would hate that. Dude,
But-
when I can listen to that.
It's gross.
Yuck.
Yeah.
But girls like it. To them, it's like they like the manly. I would think.
Yeah.
I would think a girl likes like a manly dude with some kind of hair on his face. You know, like they like something like that.
It
But
also
like-
helps that they don't have it.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
If we
Beard
both
on
had it.
beard? That sounds horrible.
Beard on
everyone
beard
grew
sounds
beards?
wild.
Oh my god.
Like, it's still genetics where some people don't grow beards, but women, it's not. It's the norm for them to also grow beards. That'd be
Yeah.
so weird.
I,
Because like it can like structure your face better. You can kind of like play around with this thing to make you look
Our
better.
mustaches interlock.
our mustaches
like
interlock.
Avatar.
Oh my god.
They fucking weave together, and now I know all her memories. Now we have an unbreakable bond. No, but it's kind of gross to think about. Like this is kind of nasty. This is
Yeah.
hair growing out of my cheeks.
And think about it. As you're walking around all day, you're getting you're getting like dirt and dust and all
Yeah.
these. All the shit is going into your beard, and if
Yeah.
you're not washing it thoroughly, that shit just stays in there.
And it's
For
hard to
life.
wash thoroughly.
It is hard to wash. I don't know like what properly to use because I'm like I could use my face wash, but I don't want to fuck up my hair. I don't know what it is.
Me either. I do that too. I
Yeah.
used to not do the face wash, and I would just try to do water. But then I started doing face wash, and I can't tell if it's making my hair like drier.
Yeah.
It could be though. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's why you just have to use like a type of beard oil or like
a
really
beard balm.
nice thick lotion afterwards. You
Too
know,
much work though. Too much work.
Too
It
much-
really is.
way too much work.
Too much work. I can't buy that many things for the bath. I use 3 things: body soap, shampoo. That's it.
You get your 8 and
Oh,
1.
face wash.
Your 8 and
Face
You're
wash.
8 and 1,
I
bro.
got my
Fucking-
8-in-1 wash, bro. It's
Were y'all,
motor
was that
oil.
ever y'all? Like, did y'all ever have that?
At one point,
I
yeah,
did.
I was a big Old Spice guy.
I had a 3
Oh,
in 1.
whoa.
Big Old Spice guy at one point.
Bro, Old Spice, the fucking, which was the electric one, dude? The one that would make you feel tingly?
No, that's the
What the
Irish
fuck?
Spring.
Irish Spring.
Irish Spring has one that legit makes you tingle.
What was that called?
Are you serious?
I don't remember. Yeah.
It had like a lightning looking thing in the bottle, but basically it would make you feel like hot and cold. Like, you know that,
Kind of like Bengay. I think they put
Yeah.
like a small percentage of menthol in it, like a really small percentage.
it'd make you feel like tingly, bro, and like cool. Like, it
What
make you feel
the
cool.
fuck?
Like,
Yeah.
literally cool, like cold.
Dude, I'm gonna go buy some now, bro, because it's
Bro.
fucking
Are you
hot out
serious?
there.
That shit was sweet.
It's so refreshing. When you're
It's-
fucking hot and you're like your skin just feels nice and cool after a
Yeah.
shower, it feels really good.
It's like your body's chewing gum.
What do you mean by tingly?
By
like,
chewing.
like a tingle as in like it's releasing something or like.
I don't know if you've ever tried this, but have you tried like those hot cold condoms or something?
No.
I haven't
Condoms?
either. I haven't either, but I think
No,
it's the
like
same
like
feeling.
What is a condom?
Imagine Bengay.
Never heard of one of
Okay.
those things in my life.
Bengay, but not as
Oh,
intense. Not
okay.
as
Bengay's for like injuries, right?
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
icy hot. You've used that before.
Yeah.
You're-
Icy
you're an
hot, that's
athlete.
what I was
Same
thinking
thing,
of.
but very mild. Those are intense.
Okay, that's
like
nice.
very mild all over your skin.
All over
yeah,
your
that,
body.
I can see how that's refreshing.
Your balls are going crazy when it happens.
Yeah.
Now that sounds horrifying.
It's nice.
It feels good actually.
at that age, though. At that age, maybe now
Not
I wouldn't
saying
like
not-
it.
Yeah, I haven't tried it in years, bro.
I'm just trying to take a shower. Why are my balls tingling?
Why are my balls tingling?
Fucking
My balls are on fire.
I'm in the shower though. This isn't right. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, but I liked Old Spice. I liked the commercials. I thought that shit was awesome, man.
I miss
Yeah.
those Old Spice commercials.
That shit was
a-
clever.
Those things swept the nation, dude.
They did.
Those were so fucking cool. The fucking look at your man. Now back at me.
A
Now back
real
at your
man
Look at
uses
your man, now
Old
back
Spice.
at me.
And now he's a centaur, and
Yeah.
then behind him is like a chicken in a bikini, like on the back of him. And he has like a ping pong paddle or something. He's doing something.
What was the wildest hygiene product that y'all have ever had?
Oh,
Or one that's just like, wow, I should not have been using that.
like a crazy application for it, or
Sure.
I used to. I guess
I don't
this can be a
know.
hygiene product. I used to get this toothpaste that had activated charcoal in it,
Mm.
and it was a black toothpaste.
I know what you're talking about.
My dentist said, "Dude, this shit is horrible for you. Stop
Yeah.
using it. You're killing your fucking enamel."
Yeah.
But it made my teeth.
feel amazing.
It made them feel amazing, and it was so white. Like it was
Yeah.
so
Really?
white. Like I would get so many compliments. Like when I would talk to people, they'd be like, "Oh my god, like your teeth are extremely white. Do you get them treated or something?" I'm like, "No, it's just my toothpaste."
Yeah.
But it was from that.
scrubbing off the outside layers of my teeth.
Yeah, you're scrubbing. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. And I was like, "Oh Jesus, let me stop," because it's just you're putting burnt wood powder
your
on
fucking
your teeth.
mouth.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrible.
That whole charcoal craze was a little crazy. Like
It was insane,
people were
bro.
taking charcoal pills and all that.
People
stuff.
were fucking drinking it. It
Yeah.
was too much, man.
That's yucky. Nah.
Oh my god.
And I've heard that some of the applications are good, but it's too strong.
Yeah.
Charcoal is too strong for all these uses that
You
people think it's good for.
Shouldn't even use it. You shouldn't use it for anything, really. Even like grilling.
Barbecue is bad. for you.
Causes cancer, bro.
Yeah.
This is sediments of a rock, dude.
Honestly, yeah. It's horrible for
It's
you.
This is
delicious.
gross.
Though. It makes shit taste delicious. I'll say.
Charcoal?
Yes, bro. Charcoal grilled meat
Oh,
is
yeah,
delicious,
yeah. I'm an
man.
idiot, yeah.
Like if you grill some chicken over like charcoal, it has just like a nice smoky flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you were putting like ground, like in a fancy meal.
No,
like ground
no,
charcoal
no.
in that bitch. Like,
And here's one charcoal rock for
Yeah,
you.
here's one
tell me
charcoal
when,
rock.
and they're just like
To-
doing a
sprinkling
fucking charcoal.
charcoal.
charcoal on your thing, dude. Oh, I love that shit. Tell me
I will
when.
say for me, I used to have the fucking the chocolate Axe body spray.
Ooh.
Oh my god,
That shit was horrible.
That shit used to
so
fucking
strong.
permeate the 8th grade fucking boys' locker rooms,
Yeah.
bro. Back in the day,
Everybody
man.
had one.
Everyone
Everybody.
had one.
All the
And you got
dudes
that
would
bitch
pull
in
them
your-
out.
And the spray was so great, and it was so strong.
It was.
If you sprayed for like 3 seconds, the entire building smells like that now.
And no one would shower. They would
Yeah.
just spray themselves with that shit and call it a day.
Yes, bro. No one would shower.
Bro, what were they thinking though? What were they thinking getting a bunch of high school kids going through puberty to go run around in gym?
I don't fucking know.
They gave
bro.
us a bunch of balls and put
Yeah,
us in a
and
fucking...
like, dude, sometimes people would have that shit in like second period.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to
That's
be
crazy.
8 a.m. and the whole day I'm just sweaty. Like, that's gross. Like, the kids are
Yeah.
going to be smell. Like, have it the 7th period, the last period of the day. The kids are sweaty. They get on the bus. They go home.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah. In the beginning of the day or the half day, that's just like cruel.
Bro, imagine first period is gym. Your first period of the whole day is gym.
That's hell. Well, actually, I think I had a year where that was the
Every
case.
outfit is ruined.
It
for
was
the rest
kind
of
of
the
cool
year.
because once you go into school, the first thing you're doing is basically nothing. So because you just go in there and you fuck around.
Yeah.
That's essentially what gym was in high school. Every now and then they'd get you to do an organized thing, but for the most part they'd give you like a fucking volleyball and be like, all right guys, fucking
Honestly, yeah.
fuck around for 45 minutes.
You're just bullshitting.
You're just bullshitting. But it also sucked because then you'd be sweaty.
Yeah, like freshman year of high school, I had gym 7th period, so the last period.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
We would just fuck around. We would do things we shouldn't support. We probably shouldn't have done. You know what I mean?
This class I had with you?
Yeah, that shit was fun,
We
man.
told you about that dude who smoked in his hoodie? There was like this
No.
bad white kid from like another city. I think he was like a rich kid.
He was from Las Vegas, bro.
He's from Las Vegas, which is the craziest.
I
place
can't
to be
imagine a
from.
kid growing up there.
A
Jesus
teenager
Christ.
in Las Vegas, bro. You know they're up to no good.
Of course.
And he fucking had a hoodie. He put his hood up, put his hands in his pocket, lit up, like had the joint like this inside of his hoodie, lit it up, and was just hitting that shit.
Inside
and
the
the whole
hoodie.
gym smelled like weed. And somehow, because the teachers are so stupid, they didn't even notice.
Are you serious?
I think he did it several times, and then I think eventually he got caught for something else, and they kicked him out of school.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that kid was
yeah.
always in trouble at school, bro.
Must be fun to be a kid who doesn't give a shit about anything.
Bro, at all.
You're ruining your life later, but
Yeah,
in the
bro.
meantime,
Imagine being like a really rich kid and you can do whatever you want.
Oh,
yeah.
man,
I
that's-
essentially think that's what that kid was.
That
Oh.
shit must be so nice. dude.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I would smoke crack.
it all comes full circle to the crack
I would do crack, bro.
Bro, if I was very rich and didn't need to go to work or anything, I would try those things out once.
I would try everything one time.
There's like some famous professor that I was listening to a podcast of one time who's like he does studies on something. Forget what it is, like chemical shit. But basically, this guy he does stuff like that recreationally. Like he'll microdose like
Heroin.
meth and like heroin. And shit.
Oh, was he
Heroin.
on Joe Rogan? The
he was
black
on
dude?
Joe Rogan. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
was also on was it the Pharmacopoeia dude?
Oh, I know you're talking
Oh,
Was
about.
he the one that was
Hamilton.
talking about
Hamilton.
it? Yeah, Hamilton's
Yeah,
Pharmacopoeia.
Hamilton.
I
Yeah,
think he was
yeah.
talking about the guy.
Nah, yeah. But Hamilton is like that too.
Yeah.
But he's like legit. The guy has like a PhD. Like he has.
Hamilton's a wild guy.
He's
Yeah,
a
they're smart
professor.
dudes.
Like he's not just a fucking kid who does drugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not.
Well, he
like,
kind of he has a fucking like degree and like he studies this shit.
He
Yeah.
knows what to look out for. He
But
can
he-
like see the different.
But it's
whatever.
funny because he also likes to do drugs.
Yes.
He's just
Hard
like
drugs.
It's like what a career path for somebody who likes to do drugs. Like
Yeah.
Motherfucker is in the deepest village in Africa doing the craziest drugs.
Yeah.
fucking getting a toad scrubbed up
Yeah.
and they scrub a toad and they get the poison and they fucking cut a little wound into you and they put the fucking toad's little venom on your shit to make you trip balls.
That shit's crazy.
Apparently,
bro.
Mike Tyson said that's the best he's ever tripped. That like changed his life or something.
From tripping on a
toad?
From
toad.
tripping on toad shit. Yeah. He
Oh
was saying that like that was like the most I guess like it changed his personality for the better, in his opinion. Like calmed him down and all this stuff. Made him reflect on a bunch of things.
Shout out to the Toad.
Shout out to
Shout out
that
to the
fucking
toad, man.
toad.
It's a good note to end on, bro. Shout out to the toad.
Shout out to that. Lick a toad, dude. You guys
Lick a
find a
toad.
toad, lick that shit.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Bye, guys.
That was a wild one.
That was a wild one.
Off the rails. Straight from the get-go.
We went everywhere.
Prison talk.